Welcome this week to Lawn Care with Darrell, and this week we're going to talk about my shed. Obviously, it's great to have a pegboard. Start over here, you know, your combination wrenches, your sockets, your screwdrivers. You really want to be organized. Have plenty of power outlets, getting done what you need to do. I have these marked gray. This one is marked in white. That indicates they're on different circuits. That's important to do so you don't blow fuses unnecessarily or your breakers. On top of that, you'll want a place to store things. You need a shelf. You need a really nice sturdy shelf. Here's an important piece of equipment I have is a TV to watch my YouTube videos. On top of that, I have all my fasteners here as well as my toolboxes, different toolboxes for different jobs that I do. I have a carpenter's box, I have an electrician's box, I have a plumber's box, those sort of things. So I can grab the box and go when I'm doing a particular job or task. Having that here is great. Coming out and grabbing them, heading right out the door, doing what you need to do. On top of that, you also need to think about refreshments. You're out in the yard, it gets hot, you need to have a cold drink, come right on out to the shed, have your fridge, grab you a cold water, cold soda. When you're all done, maybe have a nice brewski over here in the chair, sit down, have a beer, listen to the stereo, relax. It's a 200-watt stereo I have out here so I can really jam out during the day. Not upset the neighbors by doing it at night, but I do it during the day. And, of course, yesterday being the first day of winter, this is a very important piece of equipment, my heater. The heater is really important this time of the year, comes in very handy. Now, over on this side of the room, I have another pegboard. And here I have my metric tools. It's good to have the metrics separated so I can come in and grab them real quick. I've got some other things hanging up here. Got my work light so I can work outside in the dark if I need to on my car. I also have my string trimmer, my hedge trimmer, my extension cords, and of course, my, lawn equipment. I have a lawnmower here that I use for the backyard only because I don't want to transfer the weeds and off in the backyard because it's not really kept up like the front yard. I have my front yard mower. It's a self-propelled with a bagger that helps clean it up. This is an entry-level Troy built. You can spend more money, get something fancier. It just depends. It's not necessary for the size yard I have. And of course my weed vacuum, leaf vacuum that you've seen in my other videos. Now, on top of all that, you need some other equipment. You need your hand cans for your spraying your herbicides and your fertilizers. Now, always have a different can for your fertilizer and your herbicides. Don't mix them. I do have a backpack sprayer for larger applications. This is a hand pump. I wouldn't recommend a hand pump for much over 3,000 square feet. It does get tiring. Go with a battery-powered one. Gloves to keep your hands clean, a spare can, a bucket here I use for storage. This now has my sprinklers where I've retired them from this year. Again, here's a measuring cup for my liquids. I also have some little hand spreaders and different things that are very, very useful as you need the equipment. My shelf up here. Almost forgot the best thing that's in here. This shelf built with these tubs with various things: electrical, miscellaneous, painting and sanding, plumbing, and the most important one, lawn. So this is a must-have. The design of my shed allowed me to put this large shelf in because of this design of the front wall. And if you can have one of these, I highly recommend a way to figure this out. They're just fantastic, keep you organized. Again, thanks for coming this week. I hope you've enjoyed being with Lawn Care with Darrell and having a tour of my shed.